Today we are going to make a radar chart in Tableau. So we grabbed our data from Excel, and our first step was to create a pivot of the scores, and then to make our y-axis, and we used trigonometry calculations to do this. And we also made aliases for, well, they're not aliases anymore, but we put these into alphabetical order. And we then made our x-axis as well. All right, and we have our applicant name. We have our applicant names here. And the next thing would be to go to the sheet. I'll start off from the beginning, but as you can see, you would put your x-axis right here, your y-axis right here. You'd make these averages. All right, and then you'd put your applicant name right here. You'd include all of these. You would then, as you can see here, we have multiple things. So what we have here is that we will do this applicant name attribute measured names. So applicant name, and we can do that. Oop. Nope. Scores attribute and measure. Let's see if that's correct. Applicant name and color, measure names, color, and attribute. And we made that a dimension. Have this as a dimension. And we're going to make this polygon. And we're going to make this a path. Okay, and now you can see we have one radar chart, but we need to add a couple of other things. For instance, we will be doing this here, make it a dimension, all right, and like I said, we should have done color for this and this, and now we have three. Okay, great. So the next thing we are going to do is duplicate our x-axis. All right, and make it a sum. And what we're going to do here, as you can see, have our average y, average x, sum x. So I guess we should be doing this. All right, and we are going to make this a dual axis. Apologies. So we're going to make this we are going to make this a dual axis. Okay, there you go. And since I am colorblind, we're going to change these colors. All right, so let's go ahead and make max red, and we'll make Caroline this color. Okay, this is much better. So what we're going to do now is we are going to change that opacity. All right, and there you go. And we can go ahead and make white borders. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and what we are going to do next is in our sum x, we are going to put the attributes. And let's see, or the quality. We're going to put in our quality as a path. Okay, and we're going to make this a shape. There you go. All right, and next we're going to make labels. So our qualities will be labels, and we are going to format this. We are going to sort field name field. All right, and the next thing is alignment up, and we are going to make them match, and we're going to make them bold. Okay, great. And let's go with 10. Okay, and now you can see that this is about the same. Let's go ahead and make this a little lighter. Right. So we're going to make this a tad bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the next thing that we're going to do is make a tooltip. And we're going to say that after the completion after the interview process was completed, applicant name, we can go with this. Insert. Let's see. Okay, and we'll make this a period. Received a score of nope, of number. We gotta go in and fix that. Number out of 100 on there, and then their attribute. And we can delete this and preview it. Great, and we're going to do that and click OK. We're also going to put in scores to get that tooltip. Okay. Okay, great. And let's do this. Received a 27 out of 100 on their conceptual knowledge. That looks great. And we're going to make this not bold. And this not bold. And we can go ahead and make this bold. Let's see a preview. Okay. Let's make all of this black. Great. And we're going to format this graph, and there will not be any lines. Great. And the pane will not have anything. Great. And we can just go ahead and make this fit a little bit more. Let's go with minus 150 and plus 150. Or we don't need 150. Okay. And we're going to do this as well. And we can just go ahead and synchronize that. All right, and there you go. And we can go ahead and close this out, and we can put some more filters in here, such as all of this. Okay, and we're going to show that. Okay. And we're going to rename this title. There we go. And we're going to change this filter to a single list. So basically, or let's not do that. We would drop down. Or let's keep it the same the way it was. Okay. And now we can see if we don't want procedural knowledge, that'll be gone. And if we don't want decision making, that'll be gone. And let's say we just want to see who has the best computer skills and time management. So, and conceptual knowledge. So, as you can see, uh, Max received a score of 99 out of 100. Um, Kyle received a score of 61 and 35. And if we're going to go back, we can use these to see um, who had the best scores based on this graph. And all right, I hope this